Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. This is another dribble tutorial. I'm gonna teach y'all how to combo together spider moves using Elite 3. So, the first move that you gotta learn how to do is you gotta learn how to do this left, right, and right, left, depending on which ball handling it is. So the ball is in my right hand, right? Ball in my right hand. Click my right stick. Left, right. Left, right. You should get this animation. And then once the ball is in your left hand, right, left. Like this. Once you get that animation down, what you want to do is flick it a third time like this. See? Ball in my right hand, right? Left, right, left, right? Left, right, left. Like that. And then run. Left, right, left, run. Left, right, left, run. Vice versa on the left side. Right, left, right, run. Alright. Next move, I'm teach you how to do this animation where you're spamming the ball between the legs backwards. So hold your stick down, straight down, left stick, and then flick it diagonally down, opposite ball hand, and you get this animation. Then you gotta just do it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Diagonally down, opposite ball hand. So that's a combo start. I do this, then I start. Or I do this. Do that animation. Hold your left stick straight down. Flick your right stick towards ball hand. That's how I be starting my combos. Alright, so next, once you got this down, you could just double cross and then do the third cross and then run. You do to get the momentum like this. Then you want to learn how to just spam momentum to hezzies. To do a momentum hezzy, you want to flick your right stick diagonally up to the opposite ball hand and then run. The right stick diagonally up to the opposite ball hand to get the momentum. And then after you get the momentum down, you want to flick your right stick diagonally down opposite, well, same ball hand that you just momentum to. And you're going to get the hezzy. You could just momentum hezzy. These animations I'm showing you, they look pretty good when you bind them together. Or you could do the other style of fast momentum. The other fast momentum is what you do with Elite 2. Which you could do with E3 too. It looks good with E3. Basic size up. You flick your right stick. Oh, my controller out up. Alright, so you flick your right stick diagonally down like you're about to do it between the legs. And then you run. Look at my stick. My left stick is going diagonally up. Alright, once you get that down, momentum spam, you could just pause the video and look at what I'm doing, or you could slow it down. But it has to look like this. Like I said, if the ball is in your left hand, then you want to flick your right stick diagonally down to the right, then run. Alright, once you get that down, I'm going to start getting into the more advanced stuff. Alright, so if you want to learn how to do the momentum cancel or the run back, what you want to do is you want to do a momentum. So when you do the momentum, you want to run diagonally down opposite ball hand. So if the ball is in my left hand, right? Now I want to do a run back. You do a momentum to the right, and then the ball will be in your right hand if you do the momentum to the right. So then you want to run diagonally down left. So like this. Momentum, and run diagonally down left. Vice versa for the other side. Ball in your right hand, momentum to the left, run diagonally down right. You can do it between the legs out of it if you want to. Alright. Next move I'm going to show y'all is the momentum cancel or the momentum run back into the double behind the back. This move is a little bit harder for you to learn. So if you want me to fully explain it better, just let me know. But I'm going to explain it the best way I could possibly do it. So after you do the momentum, you need to run diagonally downward to the opposite ball hand. Like I said, if the ball is in your left hand, you want to run diagonally downward to the right. If the ball is in your right hand, run diagonally downward left, like this. Down right, down left. The animation that you should be looking for is that animation right there. That animation. Alright. Once you get that down, where you're running diagonally down like this, then you want to flick your right stick. You have to do it kind of fast in a fast motion. Flick your right stick straight down, then diagonally down the same ball hand. So if the ball is in your left hand when you started off, down, straight your right stick straight down, then diagonally down to the left. Once you are sideways, you should get that double behind the back. You can do between legs out of it too if you want to. That's how it looks. And then on the right side, hold up, I didn't do it fast enough, as you see. There we go. So that's how it looks. Alright. I missed it. Alright, I'm gonna quickly interrupt this video to let y'all know I be in Discord a lot, helping a lot of people. If you want any help, I be in Discord. I'm currently in Discord with Gxdlyy and Flooded, but I be in either Gxdlyy's Discord or my own Discord. I'm gonna show y'all what I mean right now, I'll be in my own Discord and Gxdly's Discord. So as you see, I'm currently in Gxdly's Discord. I'm gonna drop a link to both Gxdly's Discord and my own Discord. Gxdlyy, he is the creator of the newer screen for 2K, the newer face IDs. As you see, Curry is a newer face ID, and my server, I have a lot of the new mods and everything in here. I have the Lamano tool. I have the Waygua, the Dinput 8 DLL, 2K17. I have all the perks that you need. The mascots, mascot fix. The clothes, everything that you could possibly need for 17 in here. Besides the 17 download link. If you want the 17 download link, you gotta join this server, 2K17 V2. I'm gonna leave a link to this server as well. But if you need any help, me and Gxdlyy be helping either in my server, the 2K17 Dribble Escape is my server, or Gxdlyy server, the S Sword Soldiers. He be helping a lot of people in his server. But back to the video. So the next move, about to move into some more advanced stuff. Alright, for more advanced stuff, I'm gonna teach you a lot of spins. A lot of the spins that I do. So if you want to learn how to do that spin or that spin, I'm going to teach you how to do that. So first things first, if you know how to do a regular half spin, then this should be fairly easy for you. But so the right side half spin, the ball in your right hand, you want to move your stick from about the center of the right side of your right stick and move it counterclockwise upward towards 12 o'clock. Look at my stick. From here, about somewhere around here, up here, like this. From here to here. And then on the left side, it's be from the middle of your stick to and then on the left side, it'll be from the middle of your stick to the bottom, going counterclockwise. So once you get the half spins down, what you want to learn how to do is do a momentum into it. Do a momentum to a half spin. And then once you get comfortable doing the momentum to the half spin, next you want to learn how to do momentum half spin into the between the legs, which is flicking your right stick diagonally downward to the opposite ball hand. So if I do, the ball that starts off in my left hand, I do a momentum to the right, I do a right side half spin, I flick my right stick diagonally downward left to get this between the legs. Once I get that between the legs, This between the legs. What you want to do after that is run diagonally downward, right? And then as soon as you get the animation where you see your character about to run diagonally down right, you want to run back diagonally up to the right. So it's like down, then straight up right after. Watch my controller. See? Down, up. Like that. And once you get the hang of it, it should look like this. I didn't get the spin. Okay. Okay, now I'm not getting the spin. Okay. There we go. Took me a few tries. But as long as your stick is pointing diagonally upward towards the ball hand that you want to half spin in, then you can do the half spin on that side. So, like I said, the ball is in my right hand. And if I do momentum, but I hold my left stick diagonally upward towards the left from my right hand up left, then I can do a half spin on the left side. The ball is in my right hand, my left hand I meant. Ball is in my left hand, and I do a momentum to the right side. I want to make sure my left stick is diagonally upward right. Like this. And then my right stick, I flick it from the middle of the stick upward to 12 o'clock. Like that. That's how you get this. And then the next spin I'm going to teach y'all is how to do a half spin into a run back. So you do this, you got the momentum to the half spin down. Once you get the momentum to the half spin down, you want to flick your right stick diagonally upward towards ball hand. So if the ball is in your right hand when you do it, flick your right stick diagonally upward, right, like that. And then run diagonally downward left. That's how you do the momentum half spin into the run back, or the momentum cancel. Then you can do it between legs out of it, or the double behind the back out of it to another half spin. Alright, the next move I'm going to teach y'all how to do. Is like I don't know how to really explain it, but it's like between the legs into a spin back. I can't really explain it. But the best way I can explain this move is if the ball is in your right hand, you do a momentum and you run diagonally upward. Like you're about to do a half spin on the left side. You want to keep running diagonally upward. And then you want to flick your stick and hold it diagonally downward right. You should get this between the legs animation. Once you get this between the legs animation, you can do a spin back out of it. Right side spin back. Like that. That's how you do the move. So do a momentum from the ball in your right hand. Do momentum. Hold your left stick diagonally upward towards left for a split second. And then drag it. Don't take your finger off don't take your thumb off of the left stick. you want to like hold it and then hold it downward, diagonally downward, right? Then spin back. Alright, the next move I'm gonna teach y'all is how you do a double behind the back into a run back. So, or momentum cancel. So what you want to do to get this move is hold your left stick straight up, just straight up, and flick your right stick down twice. But you have to be moving for it to work. So hold your left stick up, flick right stick down twice, and then after you get that double behind the back, when you get the double behind the back, you want to do the same move like you did with the half spin that I taught earlier. Flick your right stick diagonally upward towards ball hand. So if the ball's in your left hand, you want to flick your right stick down twice for the double behind the back, and then flick your right stick diagonally upward, your right stick diagonally upward towards ball hand. And then you can do whatever you want out of that. You could do another double behind the back out of it. It looks good. I like doing double behind the back to another double behind the back. It looks good. And then you can do between legs out of it. You can do a half spin out of it. You can do another double behind the back out of it. Or if you don't want to do that, you can do the double behind the back into a half spin itself. Alright, the next move I'm going to teach y'all how to do, momentum slide back. So to do the momentum slide back, if the ball is in your left hand, you want to do a momentum and then hold RT or R2 and run that same direction for a little bit, about like a second, and then flick your right stick diagonally downward to the same side that you started on. So if the ball is in your left hand, momentum, flick your right stick diagonally down left. And then for the other side, you want to do a momentum. If the ball is in your right hand, do a momentum to the left. And then run for a little bit. And then flick your right stick downward to the right. Alright, the next move I'm going to teach y'all is a sham guard. I don't know how to do it out of like just standing still. Like this animation I get, and I try to do it standing still. Not standing still. I don't mean moving, just straight moving forward. I just got it that time. It don't work for me every time. But you hold your left stick straight up and you flick your right stick up. And then the best way that I know how to do it is after a spin back. Like if I do a momentum spin back, see, I get that animation. Momentum spin back and then hold my left stick forward. Then I just flick my right stick up. That's one move. And then I know how to do the walk around on 17. So what you do is you do the momentum into the run back or momentum cancel, and then you want to flick your right stick diagonally upward towards the same ball hand. So the ball's on my right hand. I want to do a momentum to the left, and then run diagonally downward left. Maybe run diagonally downward right. I meant to say. Run diagonally downward to the right, and then you flick your right stick diagonally upward left. So after you do this, hold up, you get the animation. Okay, my controller. Yeah, I'm not getting the animation. I think. There we go. There we go. All right. I don't get the animation every time, but I know how to do it. I think I'm just because I'm trying to do it too fast. When I do this move in blacktop, I get it every time. I don't know why I can't get it in Gxdlyy right now. I don't know if it's the game speed is too fast. There we go. But yeah, if you like that video, make sure you leave a like, comment anything that you have in your head, honestly. I'd like to take any feedback. If anything move that you're struggling with, anything that you need to learn, just let me know. I'm currently using my Blame DJ player. I have on Elite 3 basic size up. All these moves that I've just taught you, you can do with any player. At the moment, I'm currently using Blame DJ. You can use E2, E3, E4, E5. It doesn't really matter which SIG you're using. This is E2. I can still do all the moves. You can do the move with any basic size up. Yeah, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's been your boy, Gxdlyy, aka Blame Gxdlyy. I'm out. Peace.